honeybee, oh, where have you flown? My honeybee, where the hell have you flown? My honeybee, where have you flown? It's getting a little bit scary. My honeybee, oh, where have you flown? My honeybee, where the hell have you flown? My honeybee, where have you flown? It's getting a little bit scary. My honeybee, don't you worry. My honeybee, don't you worry.
Thank you. All this fopping going on.
I don't know what you're talking about. We have Mathew Frantz
Hello.
here on KWJUDAS.
That's
Free
a-
Radio Provo.
That's a beautiful name.
We
Mathew.
also have a couple of guests. We're very esteemed characters. Captain Freedom here. Fop.
That.
And of course our always favorite fop guy,
Yeah,
and
Bob Guy's here
Mr.
tonight.
Chairman of the Board. So, Mathew Frantz, do you mind me pronouncing your name Franz?
You can pronounce it any way you'd like. The French, I think that that's the proper way to pronounce it.
How do you
German.
prefer
Franz.
I pronounce it like the country France only because I want to have a bunch of daughters
Mathew
and
Franz?
name them all after towns in France. So the names will be like Paris, France, East France. So.
That's evil.
I know, it'll be great.
It's great.
yeah.
I like evilness.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone does, right?
So where are you from again?
I am from Phoenix, Arizona originally, and I've been based out of Chicago for about 8 years now.
Chicago. So you like Chicago better than
I like
Arizona.
it. I like the food more than anything, and and the people are very friendly. Like when I first moved there, I thought everyone was trying
Man,
to
I
pull
always
one over on me.
I always got told that people in Chicago are dicks.
No, they're super friendly, and in the
That's
cold,
cool.
everybody's.
I've
just
never been
a
there, so I don't
sightseeing. No, everybody's very friendly. Like I honestly thought like everybody was like trying to rob me or pull something over, and they were just like trying to help me out and just trying to direct me around and blah blah blah. But no, it's super friendly, and the food, just the food is what made me. You can throw a stone and hit a good restaurant.
Now, I guess if you're going to get off on that tangent, we might as well. You mind elaborating a little bit more?
I'll put it this way: I hated hot dogs. I could not stand hot dogs growing up. I went to Chicago and tried a Chicago dog. They're one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life.
So what's the difference between Chicago food and the rest of the world?
Okay, so supposedly this is what like a lot of the chefs say: it's the water.
The
So,
water?
Like that's why
What?
the pizza tastes better in New York because the water with
what's
the dough.
Chicago's beer like?
That's why Lagunitas just moved out there because they say the Great Lakes is supposed to have the best water for beer.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
No shit.
I don't
Beer
know.
water.
Lagunitas make some. They make some decent brews.
I'm just gonna say this, and hopefully Lagunitas is not listening. I think they went downhill when they moved to Chicago.
Oh,
They should have stayed in Petaluma.
Nick. Yeah, Nick's gonna be like, what? But still,
My Chicago would be Old Style or Daisy Cutter.
I'd have to say, I will admit, we already talked about how I don't really like IPAs that much.
Yeah,
And Lagunitas made a pretty decent IPA, I thought.
it was good. Yeah,
Personally, for being one that doesn't really like IPAs, they made a decent IPA. I personally think.
It was very good. Just but you know what? Maybe it's just I don't like, even though it's supposed to be the best water. I don't like the mixture of those Western hops with the Lake Mendocino with the Great Lakes water. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't like the way it works out.
The problem with Great Lakes water is that they had a Plesiosaurus that obviously urinates and excrements, feces in the water.
Why does fecal matter have to come up, Judas?
Well, because it's a plesiosaurus from prehistoric times.
Plesiosaurus.
I think in a way that
Fecal
might
matter.
make it so it's better water. But
because of the prehistoricness of it.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. I believe that they actually have a few of those in those lakes.
Of Loch Ness.
Sure.
No, not
Sure,
Loch
Judas.
Ness is in Ireland. But you know what I'm
you
saying?
mean in the Great Lakes?
They have
yeah.
the same sort of creature dwelling in aforementioned lakes.
Well, like in northern Arizona, there's in the Yavapai County, there's an area where like a little river basin got cut off. Anyways, there's prehistoric fish you can go check out.
That's cool.
And they're
Really like a
pretty nuts looking.
coelacanth?
You know what? I don't remember what they were called, but I know you can't fish them and you can't eat them because they're poisonous because their vein system isn't the same as modern fish.
Wow. That's brutal.
Toxic fish.
Anyways, with fish talk, did you know
So-
there's more boat wrecks on the Great Lakes than any other place in the world?
There's more what?
I didn't know
Wrecks.
that.
Yeah, there's more. There's because there's more
boat
storms
wrecks.
on the Great Lakes and stuff. Yeah,
Well, that's fun.
yeah. So anyways,
So, moving on to your next song.
right now, you want me to play it?
No, asshole. We just wanted to talk about boat wrecks
I thought that's what this
and
was.
superstitious creatures.
I thought this was boat talk.
Botox here on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo with Michael Franz.
I'm gonna play an old one. If I can find my capo.
An old one by whom?
By Mr. Robert Johnston.
El Señor Roberto Johnston.
I think the song came out in like 1932, 33. I started playing it, and I just really like a lyric in it because it makes people. It usually makes people like not cringe, but pay attention to you all of a sudden because they're kind of like, wait, did he just say that?
So here's Michael Franz making
my
us all
son's name.
cringe and think, wait, did he just say that? Here on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo. Did you find your capo?
It's right here. It's
Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. On Free Radio Provo, KWJUDAS.
You left this morning, knocked upon my door. You left this morning, knocked upon my door. I said, Lord Satan, I do believe it's time to go. Me and that table, walking side by side. You, me and that table, walking side by side. Hell, I'm gonna beat my woman till I'm satisfied. She said, why you gotta keep dogging me your eye? She said, why you gotta keep dogging me your eye? This must be that old spirit lies deep down in the cry. Bury my body down by the highway side. You may bury my body down by the highway side. So my old evil spirit catch the Greyhound bus and ride. that saver, walking side by side. You, me, and that saver, walking side by side.
Thank you, thank you. You're all very, very fine. Thank you. Could I have a beer?
Dear Jesus, I just dropped the microphone. So we do have Mathew Franz
Mathew
on
Frantz.
KWJUDAS on freeradioprovo. We do appreciate
87.
your attendance.
87.9.
I'm very happy to be here. This is exciting. This is the first time I've ever been on the radio, so this is exciting. I remember Christina Aguilera giving an interview when I was a child.
Oh,
saying
God.
what it was like for her first time, and this is must have been felt like.
Yeah,
you know?
I can
Like-
actually,
Oh, yeah.
I can remember when we had Christina on the show. It was a complete failure.
This is the one she came on, right? Where she sang the song from the Mulan soundtrack.
No, she sang the song from the Hercules soundtrack, actually. When she was on our
When she was on the show.
on
Okay,
our
that's
show,
what-
yeah. That was years and years ago.
You guys probably
God,
still have it
that
on tape
takes
at
me
least.
back, clear back to when I had
That
a
predates
heartbeat.
the elephant's rectum.
No, that's like pre-woolly mammoth butt.
Well, I don't know about woolly mammoths, but it's
Well, remember, we
definitely
actually just
predates
broadcast from the woolly mammoth's butt like, what, a week ago?
Well, yeah, but the woolly mammoth's butt has been a long remembered institute of music.
Did it smell
It
bad
is.
like the inside of a sperm whale?
Oh, no. It's
Excuse
much
me.
worse because the sperm whale is still alive, you see. The woolly mammoth has been deceased for
Yes.
many a decade.
But was it a frozen?
Many a decade. Many a century.
Many a decade.
Many a
Well, they
millennia.
went extinct around 1936, actually. I think the Nazis actually ran them out.
They
The
used
Nazis
them
are
for
the
target practice.
No way, dude. Woolly mammoths have been dead way before that. What? Behold! What?
Yeah, dude, you need to look up on your...
Chairman? Chairman of the board? What say ye? Oh, well, yeah. I think that it's very clear
Yeah.
that there is nothing beyond the predating era of woolly mammoth's butt.
I'm just interested in if it was... So was the woolly mammoth rotted? Or was it like... It was a frozen woolly mammoth? Because I think that would have a pretty fresh... ass, you know? Like,
Oh,
it was, you know.
shit. Man, it's got a
I see what
fresh
you're getting
ass, woolly mammoth, hairy
No,
ass.
this is a tar pit woolly mammoth.
Oh, wow.
It's like Snuffleupagus rectum. Yeah. That's some shaggy ass shit.
There's some like La Brea
Uh-huh.
mammoth.
So,
LeBray.
Mathew
According
Frantz.
to Futurama, Sylvester Stallone's in there, too.
Hey, yo. MC Frantz.
Yes, sir.
What you got for us?
Let me see here.
I mean, besides that 3.2 Pabst ribbon.
Yeah, God, I am still very amazed.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Uh-huh.
Never heard of
Utah and
Yeah.
Colorado.
That's True Thug Life.
it.
The 3.2 Steel Reserve. Let's hear for 3.2 Steel Reserve, folks.
This next one, I like to call it a ditty.
I like ditties. Actually, let's have a couple ditties.
We like ditties.
Do you have
here.
any more than one ditty? Like, you should play a couple ditties in a row.
I might.
I could even do this.
What,
No?
Is that the ditty?
Okay.
That's to help.
That was my
Was
P
that your
ditty.
ditty? Was that your
Anyways, let's hear your ditty.
Are you sure
dude.
that wasn't an A ditty?
Hey, ditty.
A D ditty?
2B. Wait, one
man.
E ditty? A 1E ditty.
It was an E
No.
ditty.
There's a P ditty on the Eastern scale, so okay.
Gross. Would you just play your damn song already?
Yes.
For the love of P ditty.
Here's my P ditty.
All right.
All right.
Free Radio Provo.
Here we are, Easter Sunday, a.k.a. April Fool's Day. on Free Radio Provo, KWJUDAS. We have Mathew Franz. Take it away, boys.
Well, it's only lonely, it's only holy. Well, I know you're coming. Well, I know your bribery. But here now, baby, baby, I'm going. But here now, baby, baby, I'm going. You can't make them birds cry. You can't see their sunset. And you don't know the reason why. But you try and you try. But here now, baby, baby, I'm going. Here now, baby, baby, I'm going.
Yeah, a ditty.
That was a stupendous ditty.
Thank you. I think any song under 2 minutes should be legally have to be called a ditty.
A ditty.
Right.
Like so a lot of Beatles songs, I think would be called a ditty.
Ah, yes, Beatles song.
A lot of little ditties.
Gross.
Great.
Anyways,
You like little ditties or big ditties? Big ditties.
P ditties.
Diddy Kong?
What kind of ditty
country?
does
Yeah,
Judas
fuck, I
prefer?
don't know. Oh, shit, I just said... Oh, damn it. I was going to try and stop doing that. That means I have to put a nickel in the wish jar.
You know what that also means?
Actually, I
I'm gonna
said
call
3 cuss words, so I have to
Ooh.
put 3 nickels in the wish jar.
Who would I call to complain even about something? I was just about to say I'm gonna call and then I couldn't even think of it.
You're going to have to call the wizard about that.
Yeah.
In fact,
Actually,
you
yes,
should probably
I'm
give him a
I'm gonna
jingle.
complain. Actually, can I put in an official complaint to you right now as the producer?
No, you have to call
We don't
him.
have a number
on
for
his-
that.
All right. Well, why don't you call the wizard and complain that there is 3 cuss words, and as I said, every time somebody cusses, it goes to the wish jar. And,
Like a Make-A-Wish Foundation jar?
No, just the wish jar.
Just the wish
Like you
jar.
make wishes when you throw it
It's
in?
kind of like if you just wished you had a manatee, and it would eventually accumulate into a whole manatee.
Named Albert Hubert
Indeed.
Manatee.
So now we own all humanity.
No, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
What if that is their secret plan, man?
No, that's kind of the ulterior objective behind KWJUDAS, actually, is to own a manatee named Albert
Hubert.
Hubert
I think you should do a manatee
Yeah.
farm and just have your main sire as is Albert Hubert, and then
Albert Hubert. And when he dies,
Even if we
another Albert
do,
Hubert
it doesn't
takes
matter
Albert
because we
Hubert's
now
the
own
second,
all humanity.
who knows?
It's
This
like
could-
Shamu at SeaWorld.
Manatee World can turn into the next Disneyland, SeaWorld, anything like that. Who knows? Either be manatee rides where like the dead carcasses,
We'll call
you
it
could set them up as
Humanity
roller
World.
coasters.
Humanity world. Other way, I still just want to own all humanity, and that's the only way I can think of.
You want
do
to
it.
own Hughes Manatees or Humanity?
A manatee named Albert Hubert. God damn it, don't you get it? Don't you see? Oh, I just cussed 2 more times. That means 2 more quarters into the Albert Hubert Manatee Fund. Chairman? I'm calling. Chairman of the board?
What does thou have to say?
I think you need your
the
mouth.
chairman is
Glockenspiel
sick.
mallet.
That sucks,
he had
Chairman
to
of the
rush
board.
to the restroom. They, the chairman. Oh.
Excellent. Well, we do still have Mathew Franz in
I am still
our
here, yes.
presence. and we welcome you as our most esteemed guest,
Gracias.
Kyle. And would you bestow us with another ditty, sir?
After you tell us, have you been baptized to the Mormon Church?
Oh,
Do
God.
you-
I
It's
have
back to
been
this again.
baptized in the Roman Catholic Church, so we might have to come to fisticuffs.
Oh, shit. I actually am down. I'm so down to watch this. It's the Wizard versus Mathew Franz here on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo.
I'd be like, AKA, Pope Francis, like AKA the Golden Tablet, like that'd be pretty, Man, you
Are you guys going to fight yet or what?
Hey, we're having another song.
Wait, are the special underwear true?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Special
awesome.
underwear. Oh, now he's mocking your underwear.
I'm not
How do you
ma-
like
what?
that,
I'm not
Wizard?
making underwear.
Oh, shit. Dude, you should
I heard
kick
there was,
his
like-
He's
ass.
mocking your underwear as well.
I have no underwear.
Wait,
Oh,
but what
one
is it? Just like long johns?
I actually have Durban
Kind of.
sleeves, self-scratching
They have,
undie pants.
long
Thank you very
and
much.
versions of them, but
I don't understand. Like,
once you are married, you must wear them.
wait, what?
Haha.
Always.
You're married. You can't wear Durban sleeves, self-scratching undie pants anymore.
Nope. Unless we make
that does
the
suck.
all new Mormon.
We
I was about to say, why don't you
actually,
guys
that's
hit
a good
that
idea. We
market?
should actually email Durban Sleeve about that.
Scratching undergarments.
We really should. Yeah, self-scratching garments
Garments.
for Mormons.
For Mormons, yeah. I bet you if you actually contacted the Latter-day Saints, they would probably help fund it.
I had to
I'm
wash
serious.
my
For
mom's-
real.
I had
For
to wash
real.
my mom's garments.
Oh
Wait,
God!
like you had to, like as a child?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I feel so bad right now.
I can remember when I was. Never mind. I'm not even gonna tell this story on air.
Does it beat his?
So
Judas. Judas.
yeah. If it's better than washing your mom's underwear, I want to hear this.
it's better by way worse. Then yes. So let's have another song.
So I don't have to worry though. My mother will never hear this because she's dead.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't stick your fingers in your own mother's period blood. I mean,
What?
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
let's have another
no.
song.
I knew I'd get it out of him with that.
That wasn't even the story I was going to tell. There was another time that I
Wizard,
didn't realize I was using garments to tie up one of my. Anyway,
Oh.
so let's have another song, shall we? From Dartmouth's new top hit radio star.
Mathew
Here on
Franz.
KWJUDAS,
Mathew
Mathew
Franz.
Free radio promo.
Here's a new one I'm going to try. Thanks.
A new one he's going to try. Radio promo. KWJUDAS.
Tell you once, then say you twice. Never gonna listen your advice. If I treat you wrong, I'll treat you right. Gonna go and leave my home side. I'm on my way, I'm Canyon 65. I'm on my way, I'm Canyon 65. Burn your feet on that blacktop heat. Make the ground, put it on and tell me that you're the king. Go to the river and make yourself clean. Tell me about all them crimes that nobody's seen. I'm on my way, I'm Canyon 65. I'm on my way, I'm Canyon 65. I'm on my way, okay. Young Texas bound.
Thank you.
That was cool.
Thank you.
So didn't
Thank you.
you say did you have a band or you just always been solo?
I had a band for a while that would go around with me. He was a bass player from Berklee School of Music named Chayton. And then
That was the name of the
Berkeley.
band or the name
no,
of the
his
guy?
name was Chayton.
Oh, that'd be a cool band name.
Yeah.
Chayton.
Oh, I'll let him know that he should use that name. Man. He,
Sorry.
but yeah, he was a very good bass player. And then I played with his violin player. But then, see, what happened is when you have good
A
musicians.
violin would have been really cool. Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt.
Oh, no,
but
yes.
with that last song especially, I can only imagine.
Oh God! And the guy, there's this guy from Chile I used to play with, and he was amazing. And then, he was amazing. He played with the Chilean orchestra and stuff. He was amazing. And then he realized he should probably stop playing with me and go, with some bands that make a little more money.
Wait, so he was just too amazing?
He was a little too amazing. I will put it this way: he did get a standing ovation almost every time he played a solo. So,
What a dick.
Yeah. He was great. I love him.
I mean,
So good
what
guy.
a great guy.
But yeah, he went toward. He started playing with like a Louisiana kind of swamp band that would tour up and down like the 55 from Chicago to New Orleans. And
Sweet.
they
that's
made
cool
some
too.
They
Wow.
they were playing like 500 seater places. So I think he was doing a little better, than my 25 seater places.
Hey, sorry that we don't have 25 seaters in our studio that we're broadcasting live from an 11th spot.
What? Oh, so you normally have a live audience that would see me?
Yeah,
Is that what
like
you're saying?
25 to 30,000.
Oh, okay.
seating.
That makes sense.
But it really does kind of depend on where we're broadcasting from.
I was kind of wondering.
Yeah, we're
this
in
is a giant auditorium. Why is no one here?
Yeah.
Well, it's because it was kind of a last-minute thing.
they
know.
decided to send us here last minute.
The originally had this show scheduled for the USANA Amphitheater.
And I think it was supposed to be on,
St. Patrick's Day.
no,
However, now
Easter.
we are
dude.
actually.
I think it was supposed to be on Easter.
Well, we are recording on Easter and broadcasting on April Fool's Day, and that's what's so festive about this occasion right now. There's like 3 holidays in one that are happening, and if anybody's listening right now, you're listening to 3 holidays.
So you're pretty much just saying this is a podcast? I'm confused now. I'm just
Podcast?
kidding.
No, God damn it! Yeah,
Podcast.
I thought I already explained it.
What? Wait. Okay. So the internet is a series of tubes, and then what from there? What from
Then, Fred Flintstone drops the rock on the dinosaur's tail, and it hollers, and people actually acknowledge that we're making a broadcast.
Every time like my computer slows down, I just go, I think the spigots must be off. I just don't know. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very.
Wow, you must know a lot more than I do.
you know where the
'Cause
spigots
the
are.
primitive way I just described shit, really.
Now
That seems pretty advanced.
all I can really think about now is Fred Flintstone sliding down the dinosaur to go home, and like I really want to do that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Go outside of one of those Sinclair stations that has the giant dinosaur.
Oh
Give it a try.
yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do it in Wyoming. I'm gonna do it.
You should, Matthew.
Have you ever seen Sinclair, Wyoming?
Yeah.
That's a
I have.
that's an eerie place.
That sounds right up my alley. Well, without further ado, would you not take a shot of vodka?
I figured since I was driving after this and stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to be the smart person.
I'll
and
have
stuff.
a shot.
I mean, what is it like? You're allowed to have one shot, and then we just gotta wait an hour, right?
In this queasy state, you never know.
Yeah.
It's best to just play it safe.
I mean, I do have a beer. I don't want to sound like too much of a sissy, I do have a beer.
Since this beer is just so
Hey.
it's like
This is some like, what is it again? 3.2, man. That's pretty strong.
It might actually even be less than 3.2.
This is a good beer for alcoholics, though. They could slam it all day and not,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what keeps us alcoholics. Here we go, you guys. Here on KWJUDAS, let's take a shot to
Alcoholics.
the man
No.
keeping us down.
To all those in their AA meeting, this is for you.
Hey, let me see that orange juice, man. Yeah.
We're getting
that
a
happen?
receptacle for the orange juice.
Receptacle.
Dude,
Are you sure that was the right word?
yes.
It is, but that's like what they said in Jesus' time. That's like,
Do you
So
not
now
know
you
what a
should be
receptacle
crucified.
is, Judas.
Well, you know me, I'm Judas. I kind of have the trait of...
were you the one that wrote the Gospel of Judas they made me read in college?
I don't know
We
what
don't-
you read in
we
college.
don't talk about that.
We don't talk. It was an agnostic gospel. Someone told me when I was a child the Bible stood for basic instructions before leaving Earth. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's profound.
that's what somebody
wow,
told
that's
me.
deep. That's like mob deep. So now that we have the OJ,
Receptacle.
the OJ receptacle.
The Wendy's receptacle.
Yes. That shall hold the OJ.
That was like when Indiana Jones, when he had to pick the cup. That's like what it looked like right there.
That is the cup of Christ, folks.
Well, he was a poor man, so he'd have had a Wendy's
so
cup.
it was a Wendy's cup. That's the modern cup of Christ. Yes. It is the Wendy's refill cup.
He just had a refilled fucking Wendy's cup. That's great. It's abominable, but it's great. Here, trade me.
What are we trading? I hope it's not spit.
Oh, I should probably tune up for the next song, too.
Oh, I guess we are trading a little bit of spit since I backwashed into that right before you did. Oh, I see your finger, and I'm ignoring it. I just used Mom's beaver reliever. I just used the beaver reliever and
I
just saw a black square over your finger is all.
Hey, you were yelling at me a lot that I had to talk to Mike. You don't even have a mic now.
Guess what? Nothing.
Oh, dude, that is
Whoa.
sexy. Man, I've never seen double fisting like that.
U equals the private parts of a walrus. I mean, chairman of the walrus, private parts.
Have you ever seen the movie Tusk, the Kevin Smith movie?
I've heard a lot about it.
Dear God.
I have not seen it. I'm not saying something.
Yeah, it sounds
I like
interesting.
movies.
I don't recommend it. I mean, I do recommend it, but you'll never, ever get images that you see in that movie out of your head. And I can never, oh, God, walruses.
Sounds exciting.
Sounds titillating.
I highly recommend seeing it. Everyone that's listening to this, go see this, and then Kevin Smith listens to this, I'm guessing, so
Hey,
you can pay me.
yeah.
later,
You guys,
Kevin
we're
Smith.
all hanging out after the show. Let's go watch Tusk right after this.
At the local movie theater?
Well, yeah.
We weren't talking to you.
Damn it.
Freedom, no one can hear you anyway.
Yeah, freedom.
Freedom.
You're not chairman of the board.
I still think it should be big freedom and big orgasm.
A freedom-gasm.
Freedom-gasm?
Freegasm.
That's what that's what my family said they felt like. when they-
Freegasm.
So were you going to play
freegasm?
another song or what, dude?
Yeah, I was.
I mean, come on. We've been sitting here talking
Judas.
about freegasms for like 2 hours now.
How much time have we got left?
At least another 3 hours. Or 25 minutes.
Oh, I don't have that much material.
Well, then it's a good thing we've been BSing
Well,
this whole
you're
time.
going to make it up as you go then, aren't you? Or you're not going to get your peanut shows.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, you do want those peanut shows.
What do you
don't
guys do with the peanuts?
You don't want to
That's
know.
not
Dude,
really.
we turn it
for
into
you
butter.
to- you shouldn't be concerned about those sort of things right now.
I-
All you do is you play and you get
'Kay,
your damn
Dude, I
peanut
can't
shows.
help. I have to tell them now.
This-
I have to tell somebody what we do with those peanuts.
No.
So there's this
No,
mule
Matt, no.
that we feed
Wizard.
a rigid diet of peanuts.
Wizard!
And
Don't-
as a result,
Oh, my
the only
God.
thing that ever
Oh,
comes
my
out
God.
of this mule's rectum is peanut
How
butter.
do you?
Wizard!
But the
And
children.
we jar it and sell it with the groupishly name on it. We call it mule butter.
Nope.
Mule butter. Oh my God.
There's no goddamn meat butter.
That is the name of my cowpunk band, Mule Butter. Just to let you know.
Sweet.
Dear God.
Well, this next song is called "The Mule's Butter," coincidentally.
That was Confessions of a
It's
Wizard.
kind of weird how those sort of things work out, you know. All right, well, I'm glad that we turned mule butter out of that whole fucking, fapping
Oh God.
ocean of chaos. Let's hear mule butter. Hear from Mathew Frantz on KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
ain't gonna live here no more, here no more. I ain't gonna live here no more, here no more. I can't see that has more. I can't see that has more. I ain't gonna take this no more, this no more. I ain't gonna take this no more, this no more. I can't see that has more. I can't see that has more.
I feel like there was a behind-the-scenes meeting during that.
Did you really just do that? Seriously?
Did I do what?
Seriously?
No.
Wizard!
This
for
mic
real?
stinks, dude.
I love.
Really?
You should smell this.
Get
You know,
your fucking
that's how people
microphone
get
out
pink
of my face. You actually just blew a ghost.
I love how because spending the night with this guy, hearing what he talks about, how rowdy he is, and then that is the line with him. How dare you fart?
You blew a ghost right here on air, right on the show.
Yeah, I broke wind on the air.
Wow.
I have sinned. Forgive me, Father.
Is that a sin? I don't think there was radio when Jesus was around. So
I think farting is a sin.
farting is a sin. I know that, but like,
I'm just going to let this awkwardness settle for just a moment. I like this. I
As
kind of
this-
like relish.
I think this is what I'm going to listen to
It's
a
not
lot
even
on the
the
road.
smell.
This
I actually
radio.
didn't even smell it the whole time. But, yeah, let it permeate.
Can I ask why you don't give this man a mic?
Because we don't have another mic.
I don't have an open channel.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Yeah, freedom.
You
Sit
know,
down.
I did
damn
hear
it. What are
about
you
know
doing?
about his Trump rants and stuff like that. And
His Trump rants.
but I
Well, he's
thought
Captain
he was
still
Freedom.
allowed to be
Of
on
course
the
you're
mic.
going to
Trump.
rant about Trump.
His drump rant.
Dude, just listen to Captain Freedom drunk ramble for a second. Hear what?
Hey, so actually, this is Freedom speaking. This is your captain, and if you guys are out there voting for Donald Trump, listening to our radio station, I would please like to ask you a big favor, and just pretend he's a drunk neighbor talking to you. Like he's an asshole, he's an idiot. If you don't realize that, then you yourself might be an asshole or
His
an
daughter
idiot. But yeah,
listens to
like again,
Swear
sorry
jar's
to
filling.
make a political statement on a non-political affiliated show, but again, as he said, I'm drunk rambling. So yeah, this is why I don't get the microphone. Here you
This
guys.
is why I don't get the
Yeah,
microphone.
see, we can't.
And that was another
I'm
Drunken Rambling brought to you by Captain Freedom.
I would like to
Freedom.
say I apologize. I'm sorry for asking why I didn't get the mic.
Now, we love Captain Freedom. That's why we're actually very privileged
Oh,
to
that's
have
right.
him along with Fap Guy and, you know, Mr. Chairman of the Board.
Oh, in the fish sticks,
So,
man.
the
You're gonna have to,
Hispanic Chairman of the
you're gonna have
Board.
to thread that fish again.
Speaking of fish, hey, let's hear another song.
About fish?
Oh, do you have a song about fish?
I don't think.
That would be awfully convenient.
I know,
It
wouldn't
would be.
Matthew.
I was trying to think like maybe I could
If
play
you
the bass line of John the
did,
Fisherman.
then we
but I
wouldn't
don't-
have to
I don't
avert
think
to a
so.
different
convenient.
subject material.
Shoot, what is it? Fish.
Yeah, dude.
Fish. Oh, I
Sing
got a
a song
song that
about
mentions
fish,
the
or else
sea.
we're gonna
All
have
right. I got a song that at least mentions the sea, and there's fish in the sea. So innately, this song is about fish.
All right. Okay.
In
we'll
particular-
accept that.
In
Not
particular,
to just like
transgendered fish.
put the noose around your
Nice.
neck or anything, but
They need a bit voice.
it's a very high pressured thing on KWJUDAS. It's like you either sing about fish or you die.
Or you die. So yeah, no wonder you're such a fan of Les Claypool. Then I mean that makes sense. All he sings about
Well, I
is fishing.
mean that has nothing to do with it, but he's a great
No,
guy.
no, he's a great musician.
Well,
but
I
he
don't
sings
know
about
him
fishing an
personally.
awfully lot.
And one day I want to go fishing with
Somebody
Les
told me
Claypool.
a very
I
funny
really would
story
like to
about
go
Les
fishing
Claypool,
with
but I
Les
don't think it's something I
Claypool one
can
day.
say. Yeah, I would too. That would be nice.
I think
now
I
all the
read a thing
waters
about
run
him
down San Pablo
fishing
Bay.
with his idol. It was like Geddy Lee, I think, where he got stuck on a fishing boat with him for several hours. I don't know if that's true or not.
Geddy
It's
Lee got
just
stuck on a boat with Les
with
Claypool?
Les Claypool. Yeah. Again,
That's-
you'd have to look it up. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
That sounds like an urban
It's-
legend, like
yeah.
you know, like the two bass players. Like, what did they? Oh man, I feel like Les Claypool brings his like bass to the water and he like plays like soothing like
Well, just because there's a music
bass songs
video
and the
about
fish
it
come, you
doesn't
know?
mean that he just brings his bass everywhere he goes fishing.
Yes, he does.
I would
Yes, he
never
does.
bring my bass with me fishing.
I have
personally.
seen Les Claypool in San Francisco.
I've seen you bring your banjo fishing.
and
yeah,
yes,
because
yeah.
banjo is a lot more of a fishing like of an instrument.
Do you think so? I mean,
Well, yeah,
I don't think.
I mean, you're sitting there with your pole out, and a banjo on the riverside.
Riverside, like in,
No,
in
that doesn't-
Riverside County,
Does
California.
Any riverside.
Any river? Oh,
the
any
side
riverside.
of a river.
Oh,
Yeah.
See,
Come
there's
on,
water
come
in
on,
front
man.
of you, and you are
Side
on the
river,
land.
Matthew.
That
Side
equals riverside. For the love of Jehoshaphat.
I don't know him. I'm actually not affiliated with the Muslim religion because that sounded very like Jehoshaphat.
Wait, Jehoshaphat's the
That's-
Muslim?
That's got to be Muslim, right? That sounds.
That
Muslim.
sounds Muslim to me.
Yeah.
gross.
I have
Judas.
nothing.
I mean, I'm not saying Muslims are gross.
Yeah,
but
you just
Jehoshaphat
did.
I'm
is a
pretty
gross
sure that's
word.
what you just said. Actually, Muslims. I heard you say that. I thought.
That's what I got out of it, Judas. You should wash your
Jehoshaphat
mouth
is a
out
gross word.
with soap.
Jehoshaphat,
is all
what does
I'm
that
saying.
mean? What does Jehoshaphat mean? I feel like that's what somebody like when a.
It's
Jehoshaphat.
I feel like that's when like a hammer falls on your toe. You're like Jehoshaphat, or nah, I don't know. You know, like,
No, it's the fat off the side of when you're cooking
Of a
Jesus
geode?
steak.
Jesus steak. Jesus steaks are those like dinosaur steaks or something?
I broke
'Cause they
my
all live
knee
together.
trying to pick Jesus up. There's plenty there for steak.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fat on the side. That's Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat.
Are you a terrorist or not?
Oh, me? No. But I do like. Well, I like to terrorize little children sometimes.
I
but
heard you
like-
got excommunicated.
Oh,
Doesn't that make you a terrorist?
I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, because I got a girl pregnant.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get excommunicated for drinking coffee.
Didn't they buy like I always hear the myth is like they bought Coca-Cola so they can drink it now, or they bought Pepsi they can drink it now. Isn't that like isn't that like a
Actually,
myth or
those
something?
companies now make caffeine-free versions of all their sodas for the Mormons. If you go to the
Wow.
BYU campus,
Yeah.
their Mountain Dew is caffeine-free.
This
Their
well,
Pepsi, their Coke,
there's-
they sell it there, but they sell a caffeine-free version of it. Like that's the only thing you can buy on BYU campus is caffeine-free.
I feel like
a
when
lot
a,
of
when a
them
doctor.
make caffeine-free versions of their stuff anyway. But
Well, I feel like whenever like if a
Of
doctor's
course.
like you have cancer, I'm gonna move here because clearly I can't. Like there's nothing. They won't even let me have anything unhealthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Only Flamin' Youngs, no porterhouses. No.
Gross.
Wow, that's a good one. Did anyone ever tell you how to stop a Mormon from drinking all the beer on your fishing trip?
Oh.
Bring a second Mormon. It works. It's foolproof.
That's pretty funny, actually.
I don't know. Even if you just bring one Mormon, they still usually are like they stick to their guns, man.
No.
Oh my
not
God,
all of
Mormons
them.
carry guns.
You've not met many of them.
A lot
Like
of them,
me
yes.
and you,
Oh
we
my
stuck to our guns, huh? Come on, Judas.
You guys still go to the temple and stuff? right?
How in the hell are you even gonna?
I did baptisms for the dead, though.
What?
Yeah, when you're like 16.
Yeah.
Like you baptize dead people?
Yeah.
So they could go to heaven.
You never heard of baptisms for the dead?
No, because see, Catholics, if you die before you get baptized, like we're not mean. We still think you might go to heaven because you know, like we.
See, that's their way of thinking
Brutal.
that you're going to go to heaven
No, yeah, I'm
after
kidding.
you die. You know, is they baptize your soul vicariously through somebody else, and then
it can be
your
released to
dead
heaven.
soul.
I don't like it.
gets
Sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. They are not going to heaven. They weren't baptized.
to decide whether they want to enter the
Yeah, they
celestial
didn't
kingdom
get
or
to
not.
decide. You just decided for them.
No. Actually, when you do a baptism for the dead, it doesn't mean that they're automatically
What
just
if they didn't want to be
brought
baptized?
into exactly. Once they have,
So if I died in Utah, would they just automatically baptize me?
You don't have to die in Utah. You can die on the
Well,
other side
it
of the
depends
world
on how
and
you
get
die.
baptized by the Mormons.
Oh, really? Oh.
no, it doesn't. But still, if you haven't been baptized into the church, then they will do it for you after you're dead.
I've never even met a Mormon missionary, and I feel like left out. I feel like they look
Just
at me
to
from
give you the
afar, and then they walk away.
opportunity.
They're like, "He won't work. We don't want him."
It's the facial hair.
I've been baptized
wrong.
before. I was confirmed by the bishop.
You're going to hell because you have a
In
beard.
Mormon church?
No, Roman Catholic.
Oh, right.
Roman Catholic.
I tried picking the name
Judas.
Jesus because you have to pick a saint's name, and so I tried picking the name Jesus, and the priest kept fighting with me, and so I wrote this whole paper of like, if there's any name I'd want to pick, I'd want to pick the holiest man of all, Jesus.
you
And they're like,
go.
you could do Jesus, and I said no, Jesus, and so then we settled on Maximilian.
There you go.
Or
Wow.
LeVar Burton, I think, would be a good runner-up.
There is a Saint LeVar, so can we please not again talk shit about that? No, sorry. Can we not-
Hey, don't
we
say
stop
shit.
Swear jar's filling up here.
Wow, we're
I just
actually
got
doing
another
really good.
text about
I know,
that
I'm-
swear.
I usually
Yep.
curse like a pirate, and I'm very proud of myself right now.
I curse like 3 pirates, and all 3 of us are very proud of you.
Yeah, but it's butt pirates for you, so.
Hey, you know what? I'll show
Judas.
you what's up after the show.
He just nailed
Oh,
you, bro.
all right, cool.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
3 of my fucking pirates have got your back.
Oh,
I'm gonna
jeez.
flip you around
Judas.
So you're saying
sideways.
you're a power top, is what
Wow.
you're saying.
Coming in
You don't
from
want to mess
behind.
with me and my posse, all right?
I actually would probably not. I know most people can't see you, but I would. Imagine a young Danzig. Imagine like.
A young Danzig.
Because a young
with
Danzig
3
is
butt
scary.
pirates backing
Yeah,
him up.
Exactly. Like a young Danzig is scary. And fuck, Danzig right now is scary. So
Is he still alive?
Danzig, yeah.
Oh, well, that's good for him.
He was just on Portlandia.
He's hanging in there.
Great. Now watch. We hear it on the headlines. He's like dead tomorrow.
Let's say we all predicted it then.
Okay, well, then I'm going to knock on some wood real quick.
Okay.
Ah!
You got to
Get
get
your
it.
foot off my dick. Anyways,
Foot dick.
we still have Mathew Frantz on KWJUDAS Live. Free Radio Provo.
And I heard
Thank
he
you
wants to
again.
play
on
another
April
ditty.
Fool's Day, a.k.a.
Oh, another ditty.
Easter evening.
Easter Fool's Day.
Easter Fool's evening.
Wow.
And you
Guys,
should probably pour me another shot of that Kamchatka. Do you want any?
Kamchatka, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's not
that's
real
the name of
vodka.
it?
It's actually a vodka-flavored liqueur, I believe.
that they
my
poured from
Or a
some
mixture of such.
sea and
You guys are so weird here.
Russia.
I know, it's gross. It's awesome, though.
I believe it.
it's awesomely gross.
It tastes
Queasty
like
is what we
Hey,
call it.
$11 a half gallon. I ain't complaining.
Queasty.
that plastic jug vodka.
Yeah.
Mine was the it started with the S. Stoli's a nicer one. It started with some S, some Russian weird
Stolies is
name.
not too bad.
No, exactly. This was a plastic jug.
Stolies don't come in
Cheers.
no plastic jug. Hey, let me see that OJ.
Oh man, you need the OJ with it.
It's cool.
just kidding.
It's like
I'm
one of the
kidding.
grossest vodkas.
It's like drinking rancid
It's not.
seawater.
As I said, it's not even a real vodka. Kamchatka is not real vodka, folks. Anyone listening?
Oh yeah, that tastes like rubbing
it's
alcohol.
like tortilla of
Yeah.
tequila.
Just rubbing out
It's
with a
not
little,
real tequila.
like a hint of grape. It's like-
hint of
it's
grape.
It's grappo or whatever that stuff's called. Yeah,
Gross.
And if she doesn't open up for me, I will force her.
Mathew Franz here on KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo. Wizard speaking. We are supposed to be broadcasting from a location which I forget.
Wasn't it Monte Carlo, South Carolina?
Oh, Monte Carlo, South Carolina, folks.
Of course,
They,
you're going to remember that because you're the one that had to meet us there.
Oh, yeah. It was a long drive, man.
Hey, at least
I have to play Colorado tomorrow.
at least Derpinsley covered the tickets.
That's true. Wait,
Hey.
the tickets for the drive?
Yeah. Dude, there's tickets for everything, and Derpinsley covers them.
That's true, man.
Just your
it was
tickets.
fast. That's
Your
that's
parking
fast.
tickets, your...
The fact that you're going to get me back to Colorado in like 7.5 hours is impressive. From
That is
South Carolina,
impressive.
that's impressive.
That's a pretty tight schedule.
Yeah, I mean that's like I'm like, what? How long does a train take? You know what? Like at least 3 days or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't
Dude,
used.
they've got the top of the line technology lined up for you here. They're ultrasonic cars. Well, yeah. You're gonna
Ultrasonic
break
cars.
the sound.
I was about to say,
barrier
does it
tonight.
just like? Is it just a normal car that puts out like ultrasonic
No,
like
no,
sounds?
No, you're actually gonna break the sound barrier.
They
They
would-
do over 740 miles an hour.
If I was rich, I would just fly a spruce goose everywhere. And they'd be like,
I
this wooden
already
plane
do.
is not.
I
Yeah.
am the wizard.
Oh man, I'm
Wizard
jealous. Will you
schmizard.
fly me around in it when we're done at least, just for like just a little bit? Like,
Yeah, I can get you there. That's how you're gonna get there in time.
oh, that's awesome. My car could probably fit on a spruce goose too.
Yes. It will fit nicely in my spruce goose.
Wait a
Spruce
minute.
Goose, are you going to play another song or what, man?
Yes, here's a song called.
Come on, damn it.
This song is called Under the Trains. Under the
Chairman.
Trains.
Chairman, no, don't get too excited now, Mr. Chairman at the bot.
Bot Jim.
We have Mathew Frantz here on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo, Provo.
87.9.
You were lost and you were alone, yeah, smelling the sea like hardly breathe. Without the salt you drink, I'm out and I'm gone. I'm out and I'm gone. You can still feel the breath when she softly spoke. When sick your time, last man didn't go slow. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. You still feel the breath when she softly spoke. When take your time, last man didn't go slow. I'm about to go. I'm about to go.
And now, kid, a word from Captain Freedom.
Who's that?
Hey, kid, are you tired of your bass sounding like a bass?
You're much better than the
Is
other
your
guy.
trout sounding a little out of tune?
I was never in tune in the first place.
Is your crappie a little crappy?
What's a crappie?
Is your carp a little sharp? Well, with Derpishly's new product, the artificial fish tuner, your tuna will taste tuned and fresh like a brand new fish tank.
That
Brought to you by
sounds
Derpinsley.
suggestive.
And remember, if it doesn't say Durban, it's not Derpinsley. So we still have Mathew Franz on KWJUDAS because we're rocking it old school.
And
You know,
we
I
only
actually
got
use
about
that
2.5
product, too.
minutes left.
Ooh,
About 2.5 minutes.
2.5
Do you have a
minutes.
shorty?
Yeah,
A ditty?
A short little ditty, if you would.
Let's see here. Let's see.
He looks like he's got several ditties.
Yeah.
Just little ditties.
It's hard to, choose just when you got a bunch of
Lots
stuff.
of material
You know
this
what I'm
guy
saying.
here.
Yeah.
We're
Is
putting
this
him on the
recorded?
spot here,
Is all
folks.
this stuff recorded?
Here we're going.
Is all
I
this
mean,
stuff
here we
outside?
go.
The majority of it, yeah.
Chairman,
Leave
chairman,
it with
chairman,
us so it goes into rotation.
chairman of the board.
I will give you some CDs then, yes. Here it goes then. Here it goes.
Mathew Franz, KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
87.9.
Hello, my little Valentine. Hell, I was that light to my side. Hell, I can see where you go. Into that darkness, nobody will know. You know my little dandelion. And where did you go? Why you hiding? Hell, I can see you in the dark. Hell, I can see you by those marks. Hell, I'm out my highway home. 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 Got a little bird likes to fly away. Says, don't you worry, coming back you someday. You know my desire. It lies a little bit too high. I'm out my highway home. Yeah, I'm out my highway home. Yeah, I'm out my highway home. Yeah, I'm out my highway home.
Thank you. Thank you. You've all been so wonderful. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you once again for joining us in another exciting episode of KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo. We now turn you back to your regular free radio programming.
I have to try it once.